Evening everyone, and welcome back to another Train Some World 2 live stream. Tonight we are on the Northern Trans Pennine, starting slightly early. Obviously usually we go about 6:30, but we're going to do a bit of ETS2 later tonight. But yeah, hopefully everyone's all well. This was actually at the request of Andy, so big thanks to Andy for actually donating £25 to the channel. This was his request, that was through PayPal, that's why it hasn't popped up on the thing. But yeah, massive thanks to Andy. I'm sure he'll probably pop in at some point. Anyway, let's see who we have got in the chat tonight. We have got Ron, we've got New Model Bus, we got Metro, we got Gordon, who else we got Ethan, Laserjet, Biggs, and E60. Hopefully everyone is alright. You're on Diesel Legends of the Great Western. Awesome. Did hope for the stream to be slightly earlier, but it's been quite a sort of, been late today. Doing other things. Cool, let's get that open. Even in Russian Dogue. Yeah, got out of college a bit later, which was a little bit annoying. That's all good. Let's set that to forward. Cool. AWS as well, and DSD. DSD's just here, tucked away in the corner. Do that and do that. Cool, that's all that sorted. So we are an express service. We're only calling it Huddersfield. So from here it's about 25 minutes to Huddersfield, and then a fairly similar time from Huddersfield to Manchester. That's about 35 minutes. Unfortunately not Biggs, and that is because hold on a sec. Good. Console DLC doesn't release at midnight now. I'm not really too sure why that's done, or why they've done that. But yeah, console DLC will now release, I believe, at 10 AM on Xbox and PlayStation. So yeah, not really too sure what prompted the change, as it was sort of fine how it was, you know, midnight, and Xbox got it a little bit later on, but not too much later on. But yeah, I believe it's 10 AM now, the release time on console. Yeah, not sure why that is, but yeah, I would have loved to do a midnight stream. Anyway, it's Huddersfield next. Let's get that off, and then we'll get going. Evening Pep, how you doing? Doors are shut. Train, you can go now. There we go. How much do we actually weigh? We weigh 386 tons. That's all good, Russian Dogue. Or you might be able to do a quick job. I think you can do quick jobs in Convoy. Yeah, so yeah, see if you can do a quick job. I think you can in Convoy, as it's pretty much just a normal game, but multiplayer. Yeah, in the 47. No worries, Big, because I was quite surprised myself. So we've got like an ambassador Discord server, and the message pops up saying console, you know, 10 AM. Yeah, not really too sure why that is. I'll get him here, I expect. I don't know if that's going to be that way for future DLC. I mean, I'd imagine if this one, out of all of the other, because all the other ones are a bit midnight, so I'm guessing if this one's 10 AM, I'm guessing all of them are now going to be 10 AM. So yeah, a bit. Red square appears, so that's odd, Laserjet. You got your truck in St. Petersburg, awesome. That's good, Russian Dogue. Sounds good, Gordon. Yeah, me too, Biggs. It was nice sort of staying up to midnight and getting it and playing it sort of before everyone then went to work, went off to school in the morning, sort of have a little look, and even then you could watch it in the morning. But yeah. And obviously this year I'm off on Thursday, so it doesn't really affect me in much way. But when I am possibly, well, I don't know about next year, We'll have to wait and see. We're driving a Class 33 on West Somerset Railway. Awesome random train fan. That's a train we haven't been in months. The Class 30, I don't even remember when we last went in the 33. It's been a long while. We'll have to get back into it at some point. Although the thing is with the 33, it's only available on one route. It's one of sort of, well, not one of the only British trains, but it can't go on to other routes. Yeah, we'll get in the 33 at some point. What time will you stream Sherman Hill tomorrow? Well, we'll probably be on the PC version. Hopefully we can get it on the PlayStation. And that will be at around... I'm not too sure, maybe about 10? We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, it's not got the best brakes as it lasers yet. Right, let's go. Cool. Yeah, only connect Huddersfield. Yeah, 10 AM Biggs, but not completely certain. Actually, that is quite early on one of my off days, but probably. We'll just have to wait and see. You also just brought the game The Bus today. Awesome, Gordon. How are you getting along with that? Obviously at 10 in the morning it's probably not going to be very busy either, as well most people are going to be at work and the school. Most of the people getting the route probably from the US will be asleep, as it's going to obviously be night at 10 AM in the morning, so you'll have to wait and see, but probably. Right, let's go up to 50, up to 60, and then it's down to 50. Best brakes going, don't know what you're chatting. Is that a 101 I see? That is a 101, trotting along. In ETS2 does quick job pay more than freight market jobs? That's about the same, Russian Dove. Yeah, about the same, just we use someone else's truck. So yeah, they're pretty much just the same. You don't get the novelty of having your own truck. Evening gaming room. And yeah, this is one of those routes, a bit like Tees Valley. I know where the stations are, it's just the speeds which are the thing I'm not too confident. I mean, from this section to Huddersfield, yeah, I know all the speeds. But after Huddersfield, you know, the 16-mile gap to start at Stalybridge, it's a bit vivid, my memory of that bit. Sounds good, Biggs, mate. Yeah, it's good random train fan. I think because it used to do the boat trains or something, so it sort of had to be either side of the cab. Can do Cactus. Yeah, how are you? Fair enough, Gordon. It has funny robotic voices and you get a limit of 600 characters. Lovely. I seem fairly low. I've just noticed that on the webcam. I seem fairly low down. Let me just move that a little bit. There you go, that might be a bit better. Well, it's not too far to the 50 limit, so I'm just gonna coast that. Yeah, see you, Russian Dog, mate. It'd be brilliant if you can join. Evening Gamecast, how you doing? And there's actually two versions of the 47 in the game. You get the BR Green for 47 with West Somerset Railway, and then this one with Northern Trans Pennine. Can you do a guide of how to use in-cab signalling? What, on LGV and South Eastern? I think I have done something similar. Yeah, I've done something similar. I think it might have been in the route learning guide for the LGV. I went through it. It's very forgotten. You can do Metro if you have Euro Truck. Yeah, good to hear, Gamecast. I'm good. So the next station along is Morley. So quite a gap between Leeds and Morley. And then we go into Morley Tunnel. Oh, the US route in-cab signalling. When it comes to US stuff, LaserJet, I am totally useless when it comes to the signals. Apart from Peninsula Corridor, I know the signals on there fairly well. Like, I know if there's a red coming up. But yeah, other US routes, oh, unless you're on about Boston Sprinter, which sort of know what's going on in there as well. Although on there it sort of brings the speed down as you come up to the signal, so you should sort of know when you're approaching a red. And can we try and get up to 20 likes? That would be awesome. But yeah, if you are enjoying today's stream, do thank Andy C. He did donate £25 and did request we do the Northern Trans-Pennine. Are the signal safety systems still bugged on Boston? Signals and safety systems bugged. There was the issue in the F40 where if you were travelling south past Ruggles, I think the emergency brakes just come on randomly. I think it might still do that. I think that's the only one I can think of. Evening, Mark. Failed a scenario last night in Boston when I ran a light at the end. That's annoying, Gamecast. What about Long Island Railroad? If you saw the last live stream, you'll know I don't know the signals on there. Yeah, we did go through a red light in the last Long Island stream. Here's Morley. I'll get the cab light on. Otherwise, yeah, you can't really see anything. It's quite a long tunnel as well. Evening, Robert and Daniel. How are you both? They have, Robert. Yes, they have. But I can't show it off tonight. You run Boston Sprinter with no safety systems due to the emergency brakes coming on randomly. We'll be streaming Sherman Hill tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow morning, possibly around 10 a.m.-ish. Sounds good, Gordon? But if you're on ETS, there is you can click on my name and it will just save you and take the same job. Oh, I see you 60. Signals look funky. Even a gamer boy, it's still half asleep trying to wake up. Oh, Daniel. Have a nice cup of tea. Evening, Richard, as well. How are you? There's our assistant. Who wants to be the assistant? It looks like there's not a cab door there, but there is. It's just sort of camouflaged in. But yeah, who wants to be this guy? This 80s dude. Yeah, our assistant. Yeah, I'm good, gamer boy. How are you? We've got quite a few me's, so this guy can be multiple people. We'll split him up between LaserJet, Game Room, Gordon, Gamer Boy. Let's get that off. Good to hear, Gamer Boy. Good to hear. Just thinking, by the time we actually do get to Manchester, it probably will be dark in the game. So I think it's about 4:30 we're due into Manchester, and I think in the game it would be fairly dark. Fair enough, Richard. It's Batley we go through next. You've got Batley, and then it's this weird bridge here. Look, it looks like there used to be a bridge here, but it's just gone now. You can sort of see where the two bits went up. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, Batley next, then it's Dewsbury. What are you doing to that poor plastic man? Split him up. How you doing, AC? This was ahead. Is this a freight trip? No, passenger. Passenger service. One of the express ones. Look at that. There it goes. Yeah, we started at Leeds and we're heading towards Manchester. Manchester, Victoria. But it's a nice chilled out run. As well, we've only got one stop in between, and that's still around 15 minutes away. Actually, maybe about 10 minutes now. But we're not stopping for a while. Sounds good, Gordon. That's telling me the next signal is clear. Yeah, good to AC. Yeah, early tonight, AC. It would have been a bit earlier, but I was quite late out of college, unfortunately. So everything's a bit more put back. But yeah, we got ETS tonight, and it's usually busier on ETS the later we do it. Same with when we stream TSW, it's later on, but I thought for ETS still, see, as we're getting people in for multiplayer, do it when it's a bit busier. This train is actually the service to Manchester Airport in real life. Oh right. Well, this is the 80s, so don't know if it would have still gone to the airport back then. Or be the same service. I heard about that, Robert. Yeah, I heard about that right at the end of the service. There's a 45. No clue, Metra. Yeah, no clue. And I'm guessing it would be 10 AM local time. Unless they've... That's quite cool, sort of the sun on top of the funnel there. Unless they've made it so it releases sort of in Pacific time. So, I don't know. That's all I know, is that the Sherman Hill will release later on consoles. That'd be about an hour and a half, Richard. About an hour and a half. Evening announcement. So not as long as I wanted it to be, but still an hour and a half, so... This is Ravensthorpe. And we do need to come down to 45. And if you're doing a freight service, come down to, I think it's 20 or so, as you actually go onto the fast lines. Yeah, Ravensthorpe station, and it's Mirfield after this. Hello 156, in a Scottish loco, a nickname of a Class 47 is a Duff. Oh, I see. That's up to 80 miles an hour, so full whack, full beans along here. And can we try and get up to 25 likes? Oh, I see. Manchester Oxford Road, Manchester Piccadilly. Oh. So is Manchester, Victoria, because we have been to Piccadilly, haven't we, before on Train Simulator. I am too late on Boston because the ATC, it does make you quite late, doesn't it, LaserJet? It's an odd one. You're going on a Rosa line next. Fair enough, Richard. Airports in the early 80s were only for the rich. Oh, I see, Ron. So if this is going to the airport, quite a few, probably this bit's packed in first class. Evening, Nathaniel. Goes through Salfords. Is that a freight train? Yeah, I can see a freight train there. Coming up on Murfield Station. Let's get a flyby shot through here. It's got one of those really wide island platforms. Like really wide. Even in HB. I'm in first class with Richard, awesome. It comes down to 50. Once we come up to us at 55, well, 50 we'll go for. I did have a plan to reach level 100 on Train somewhere before Sherman Hill launch, but that's out the window. Fair enough, AC. Just going to get the brake. I'm just using the loco brake at the moment. As in a minute, as soon as we're out of here, we're back up to 70 towards Huddersfield. So I don't want to lose too much speed. So I need to dip under this line. Yeah, can we try and get up to 25 lights? Can we have a bit of a like jump? Alright, Chicago. There's Western Suffolk and London. Oh, I see, yeah, Ron. Fair enough. Should I get the bus for my PC now? It has 2 routes. It's up to you with the bus. I mean, I love playing the bus. I just wish my PC ran it a bit better. I suppose it still is early access, so it doesn't run well anyway, but let's get going. It's automatic, Nathaniel, in the 313 and the 314. So it just does it automatically when the service begins. When you enter a station, you need to stop at, open the guard door like they would in real life, also when they leave the station. Oh. I did my task about breaking the speed limit and arriving on time. I got a bronze. That is some sort of issue, E60, that is. Yeah, it's not just you. Oh, we go through Dayton next. Awesome, Andrew. Yeah, 70 along here, so fairly quick. Although once we get past Huddersfield, it starts to come down as we proper get up into the hills. Here's Dayton Station. You can see sort of the funnel, which indicates we're approaching Huddersfield, which is only a couple of miles along. Right, I'm going to coast it. Yeah, 395 is automatic. And it goes to... Can you go to 90? Well, that'll be breaking the speed limit, Metro, so no. Possibly LaserJet. Hey, there's Richard. Comes down to 40, then 15, then I think to 10 coming into the platform, so it's quite slow. It's pronounced Deaton. Ah. Yeah, we should arrive on time, as we are a express service, so you do get a bit more time getting to the stations. And even Davidoff, that's not good to hear. Davidoff. Fair enough, that's why I'm watching the TS2. Well, take it easy, mate. I'm sure you'll be better. Back to Philadelphia in no time. The traffic on the bus is ruthless. Sure is. Might have slowed down a little bit early, but better safe than sorry. Alright, Metro. Look at that. Was coming home from meeting family in Yorkshire in 63-64, Christmas, and being on steam in deep snow to Bristol Temple Meet. It was literally fantastic. That sounds good, Ron. That sounds awesome. And snow as well. That sounds very good as well. Steam train in the snow. Awesome. I've just noticed my chest feels a little tight, probably just allergies as the season change. There's a 101 in there. That's why I'm watching the stream with an orange juice. Lovely. Have it off. Awesome Chicago. That was back in summer, wasn't it? What are you saying about that? Awesome Richard. Well, I'd say probably do it a little bit later, as we're only at Huddersfield. We've still got about half an hour after this, so it will be a little bit later than what I did put in the Discord. But not much later. Took the train from Arizona to Florida. Awesome Gamecast. I'm so thrilled that I keep boasting about it since the trip back in June, and thanking my buddy for catching my same exact train. Awesome. Getting busy, innit? Everyone coming up. Yeah, this is about the halfway point on the journey. Maybe just under halfway, but yeah, we're here. Yeah, just under halfway. How does cross-platform work on FS22? It's all through the server browser if you're doing cross-platform. Fair enough, Osman. Hello, Superstar. How long did it take you to do this with this route? Quite a while. I mean, I'm still not completely confident with this route. Especially the next section between Huddersfield and Manchester. In some bits, sort of Huddersfield Stalybridge. But we'll be all good. I know it comes down to 40 near Marston, and I think it's 60. I think it's 65, then down to 40, and then from there 60 rest of the way. Hello King Carrot, how you doing? And yeah, the PIS was also shown for this route as well in I think a couple of weeks ago on the roadmap stream. Looks really cool. We arrived 3 minutes late. What's going on? 3 minutes late. Well, that isn't brilliant. Got max points for the stop though. Your Ryan Austin and Boston sprint was updating. Awesome. Yeah, good to see King Carrot. Got 22 miles to Manchester Victoria. Let's get a bit of free cam action as we head into the tunnel. Fair enough to have it off. You went to my local shop this morning, it was 0 degrees, blimey. Cold, cold, cold. Just been on the Rome Underground, crammed in like sardines with pickpockets everywhere. Oh, that doesn't sound good, Rom. Well, I'm pretty certain there's a place, is it in Italy or in somewhere like that? There's like a, funicular railways, where it's actually like a metro underground. That seems awesome to go on. Like all of the stations are like a ramp going down. No, they're like stairs for the station. That's pretty cool though. Can't remember whereabouts it was. I think that was in Italy. It's quick enough though. Blimey, King Carrot. Hey Pep, how are you? Whacking that up. Yeah, 65 along here. And yeah, it comes down to 50 or so near Marston, then down to 40. We'll be all good. In Naples, going to Pompeii, the locals shoot at the train on occasions. Lovely, Ron. Sounds safe. But yeah, once we get to Manchester, give me sort of 5-10 minutes, and I'll get ETS loaded up, and we'll start. Start on that. But starting in St. Petersburg on Euro Truck tonight. So you'll need to be on the Baltics. Not too sure where we will actually go tonight, but we'll have a look. I think we'll do a longer journey, not all the sort of little ones we did last time. Yeah, this is if you, well, hang on a second, let me reword that. If you like Northern Trans-Pennine, you'll probably like West Cornwall Local. I mean, West Cornwall Local is pretty much the Northern Trans-Pennine of the West Country. Tons of viaducts, steep grades, tunnels, yeah, and yeah, classic as well. Fair enough, Gamecast, that would be cool, especially the Italian high-speed train. I think it's called the Red Arrow or something. That'd be cool. It sure did, in with the bus. Hello Northern Rail, evening, how are you? But yeah, it's just sort of the long stretch up to Marston. You think it's going to be quite quick, but you're on this for about 10 minutes, just going straight. Alright, Davido. Probably a cold then. Awesome Northern Rail. And if you have Northern Trans-Pennine, you actually do get extra layers for, well, you get a layer for the West Cornwall Local, the express services, which aren't really express services. They actually take longer than the 150 services. Well, they're about the same time, but when we did it, it took longer. sun is slowly going down over the hills. Yeah, we're just following the valley along. You can see where we are on the map. So you sort of just make your way up this bit, and Marston's up here. Then we go into Standedge Tunnel. I think it's Standedge Tunnel. That's what it's called. Yeah, I think it's Standedge Tunnel. I'll actually double check that. I think it's Let me look up Standedge Tunnel on Google. Standedge Tunnel. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's the one. 4 parallel tunnels. Yeah, because you've got the canal ones as well, which is quite cool. 3 railway tunnels. Oh, there's only 2. Cool. Yeah, a fairly quick section going up here. Although it depends what train you're in, as some do struggle going up these grades. So it is fairly steep. If we quickly turn on the HUD, it's a 1 in 105 at the moment. We're making our way up. Then we go through the tunnel and then pretty much downhill for the rest of the journey. And you got Stalybridge, and then Manchester that way. Cool. Yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, do leave a thumbs up. I think this one's Slaithwaite coming up. Do leave a thumbs up and do subscribe if you do want to see more. We do Trends and World every single day. Oh, cheers, Richard. I don't know if we've got a fake Pep in the chat there. Yeah, not sure if we do have a fake Pep. I don't think it is. But literally 1 minute ago, Pep's put a comment in with a badge there, and now it's not showing. Don't know, that's weird. Don't know what happened to the live stream before, just completely froze on the beginning stream. That's weird, Pep. Right, we're coming up on Marston, so we should slow down. Down to 40, I believe it is, into the tunnel. There we go. Well, that could actually be the real Pep, so don't hide Pep. Yeah, I'll get the light on again as we're coming into the tunnel. Cool. And into the tunnel. And it goes back up the speed. So all good. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming in. Yeah, I don't know, Pep. Yeah, possibly, Pep. I don't know. Yeah, not sure. Oh well. So yeah, it's 50 or so through. I think it's 50. It's slightly lower through this bit. Slightly slower now, the rest of the journey, not up to 60, 65, 70. Evening Fortnite Champion, how are you? I had that on my old channel, and that's the main reason why I restarted my channel. Oh, I see, new model bus. Here we go, this is the longest tunnel. I think it's like 2 or 3 miles long. There's another service there, which looks to be a freight service. Is that a freight? I think it was a freight service. Yeah, I think that was a freight service. Yeah, no lights on it, I couldn't see. It's about, well, it said about an hour and 5 minutes today's journey, so that would mean in about 20 minutes we'll be at Manchester. Possibly, but I doubt it. Yes, you can tell where the tunnel is on that. It's that long straight bit. Yeah, we're not too far. About 2/3 of the way. There we go. I thought that was a 45. There is. Not you. That. No. That. There. There you go. Hey, evening, Amanda. How you doing? And speed should go back up. Yeah, there's a 45, like just like the speed ball was snuck in just before the end of the tunnel. And it should go back up. And thanks to Lawrence Adams, who's just subscribed to the channel, much appreciated. It would have gone back up. Didn't see another speedboard, but yeah, it's back up to 60. I saw the 45, but no increase. There you got the canal there on the right. Quite cool, you've even got the lock as well. I think it does remain 60. I don't know why I was saying 50 earlier. It does remain a 60 all of the way to Stalybridge, where it comes down to 15 miles an hour. So we get a little bit of speed on here. gonna start turning on the laptop ready for Euro truck. It takes about 20 minutes to load up. Which, yeah, it's a slow laptop. You got a station just round here. Although not too good with the names of these ones. I think one's called Greenfield or Greenwood somewhere along here. There's I think 2 or 3 stations between here and Stalybridge. Greenwood I think. Greenwood. Yeah, making our way back down the gradient now. You can see Stalybridge is here, so not too far, and it's the last stretch along to Manchester. But yeah, we have got another stream tonight, and that will be on Euro Truck. So if you do want to join that, do add me as a friend on Steam and let me know if you have sent one over, and then I can accept it before we do begin, just to stop any idiots coming in. Well, not stop, but minimise. The eastbound edition of the Southwest Chief is now running 3 hours late. That's what they're always running late, Metro. Remember you come in the other day and said one was 12 hours late. During Chicago by 5:18 PM. Alright. It's not very good service, is it, if it's always late? By quite a bit. But yeah, we'll be on Sherman Hill tomorrow. But looking forward to having a go at that. It's quite a quick, rapid freight route. Got another station. There's a 45. Oh, I see, Chicago. Why is it late though? Is there a reason why it's late? Alright, Metro. Yeah, sounds good, Davidoff. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be back in no time. Now, another game I want to do soon again is Flight Sim. After we did quite well yesterday, so I do want to get back on that. Awesome LaserJet. Wonder if they will be on sale. That's all good, Richard. It's a TSW stream. Don't want to confuse anyone with ETS2 messages. Evening, Mickey, how you doing? Welcome back. Another power station there. I'm just sort of coasting it now, no point speeding up. There you've got a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit through Stalybridge. I thought I was on the vomit comet yesterday. Lovely, Rom. Still going Russian Doge? Well, it went fairly well. I mean, we didn't end up in pieces on the runway, so okay. Yeah, still going Russian Doke. It could have been worse. Could have been worse. Yeah, I do want to get back onto flight sim fairly soon. Any suggestions for a flight? Which is about sort of an hour, 20 minutes or so. There we go. No, you're still, I still see your messages, Rom. Evening, Daniel. And if you're on about a member, I'm not too sure, because Pep, I'm having a look now. I don't know if it's YouTube has. I'm just looking through the list of members. I think it might have reached the end of the month, so it resets it from when you first got it. Right, this is Stalybridge. But yeah, Ron, got any suggestions for a flight? Fly to the ocean? Well, that wouldn't be very exciting. That'd be dangerous. Well, very dangerous. This is Stalybridge, we're not stopping here. Hello Scott, problem in the US, Amtrak doesn't get priority on lines it doesn't own, so the trains get held for freight trains quite often for some time. Yeah, it'd be annoying, wouldn't it, being on one of those ones. Gatwick to Naples, that would be a couple of hours. Fair enough, Ron. And thanks to Fred, who has just subscribed, Fred Brennan. Cheers. East Midlands Airport to Chicago. At some point we will have to do a long flight on Flight Sim as well. We only really do an hour or two, but going all the way to the US would be cool. And you could probably get, what would be the max altitude on that flight? 50,000 feet or so? And you easily get up to that in that amount of hours. Well, that might be a bit boring because there's not going to be much to do for about 4 hours. So it'll just be sitting here, yeah, not doing much. But yeah, I love flying into Gatwick on Flight Sim, so that's why you see a lot of Gatwick, and because it's my local airport. So I sort of feel the most confident flying into there, as I know I should be able to land. Still haven't been to Heathrow though on there. No, I didn't Pep. No, it was showing at the beginning, but I think possibly your membership might have run out. Same as Ron, because it's not coming up on the list. Let's have a look. Because the annoying thing is it doesn't tell you. It only tells you people who are members. It doesn't tell you people who have well, it ran out. Yeah, I think it might have run out. Right, let's get that back up. Ashton underlined. I missed another subscriber before Fred. Sounds good, Biggs. Just said that coming through. Oh yes, I did. Thanks to Ollie for subscribing as well. Much appreciated. I'll accept that friend request now, Biggs. Also another post as well they did about Heart of Russia, so it can't be long now. Can't be long until it does. I reckon early December, mid-December, we're going to get the Heart of Russia DLC for ETS2. Possibly Pep. Sometimes YouTube does have weird issues. People playing up at the moment. Not sure if there was an issue, they'll get it sorted. Awesome, Daniel. Right, coming up on Ashton underline. 50. Just pulling out of Kansas City. Here's Ashton Underline. Through we go. Oh, in just an hour's time. I think it's about 6 or 7 miles now to Manchester. It's not too far from Stalybridge. Cool. Yeah, sounds good, pet. Might be an issue. Sort of go over this sort of, well, not weird, just sort of open fields here. Sort of weird because obviously the rest of the route goes out of a valley, or yeah, just got this really open bit here where, what is that over there? I don't know what that is, it's the line floating. But yeah, it's just really sort of odd open bit, and then you're back to how it is before. I guess there's probably a park in real life or something, sort of between the two places. Hello Mason, what time is Euro truck? Hopefully in around 15 minutes time. Yeah, a little bit later than planned, but got back later than planned. Yeah, it should be in 15 minutes. I'll finish this, get the wheels set up, little 5-minute break, and then we'll be trucking. And that'll be until about 7:15. Cool. Sounds good, Richard. Yeah, starting exactly where we left off. Probably even try and get a job from that place where we did leave off. What we'll do, I have a Thrustmaster T150. I don't think they actually do make them anymore. At least when I got mine, it was, well, not second hand, but it was I think it was something to Amazon warehouse. So I don't know if someone had brought it and then didn't like it and then returned it. I don't know, because that would be second hand. But I don't know. I couldn't find any new one on there, so I don't know if they ever stopped making them. Yeah, it works fine on ETS. Well, St. Petersburg, Russian Dogue. If you look back at the end of the last stream on there, you'll see exactly where we ended off. Davidoff's sitting unwell, Mason, so you won't be joining us tonight. You're going to come in, Gordon, for a bit of trucking? Oh, awesome, the bus. Coming up on Park Station. Can you chase it when Great Western gets an upgrade? I don't think it's on the roadmap yet, Mark, so quite a way away. Not within the next sort of, 3-4 months or so. Fair enough, Biggs. Well, if you've got the T150 for PlayStation, Biggs, it should be compatible on your PC if you install the drivers and set it to the PS3 mode. Awesome, Chicago. Awesome, Gordon. Evening, T. How you doing, Mark? I might come in, Joe, but be working in the UK. If you're going to be in the UK and you're with a bus, I'd say don't come in, because then, not in like a rude way, but then we can have people in the convoy who can come in. But if there is space and no one's joining there, come in. That'd be best if it was everybody who's sort of going to be together in the same sort of place. Right, I'm going to come down to 20 miles an hour. Awesome, Rio. What was it, a little secret bit? Or was it an actual glitch where you could get out the map? This is Miles Platting station we're coming up on. Final station before Manchester Victoria. Now we've got the very steep grade down to the bottom. Alright, Chicago. How many of them run at one time? Is it like just one going backwards and forth, or is there a couple? Yes, there's another closed station in real life. I don't think there's anything left of the station. Exactly, Daniel, yeah. It's one train daily. It's quite a few, it takes, 2-3 days, doesn't it, to get from one end to the other? So probably a fair few then. 5 or 6. And surely it isn't the same driver doing the whole thing. Surely that would be too many miles for one driver to do. It is, Robert, yeah. It's up to 40 down here. Oh, I see, Mark. Yeah, I've got a wireless one. It's just a Logitech one. Fairly basic. How are we doing for time? Probably going to be late. Yeah, probably a couple of minutes late. Alright. I suppose it's probably more tourists doing those runs, like, you know, the US long distance trains. I can't imagine locals would go from Chicago to LA. I would love to go on one myself. Ah, see you, Ron. That's annoying, mate. You can see the steam train, yeah, just there, behind. I joined it as I sold my trucks for quick jobs just to boost my money. I think you can do quick jobs in convoy rushing though. Give it a go. Yeah, give it a go. Evening eye donut? Yeah, I'm all good. Actually, I'm not completely sure if you can do quick jobs in convoy. Yeah, not completely certain. Or I suppose get a little cheap truck. Evening eye donut, I'm good. How are you? Down to 20 miles an hour for the points, will be fine. Alright, Chicago. Hello Zuma, did you know the Oakhampton line has reopened? It sure has. You can't. Yeah, it doesn't look like you can rush and dog. Apologies, I thought you could do it. Or get a little cheap truck and then come in. But more the merrier. Good to see I donut. Here we are, Manchester Victoria. So that was Manchester, Leeds to Manchester. And if you have enjoyed that, do thank Andy. Obviously, big thanks for the £25 donation. I'm not sure what to do as PayPal might take it as I've put my card number back in. The best way to see would be going to the, I think it's memberships, yeah, subscriptions and memberships on the YouTube. I think it's in your settings, and then it should then tell you what sort of the status is of the membership. It might say failed to renew or sort of, well, yeah, probably that, I guess. Oh, see, Rio. Unfortunate. Always feel so slow coming into it here. Sounds good, Brom. Come on, just a little bit more forward. YouTube Premium, oh, I've seen your middle bus. Fancy. Here we are. Oh, that's a little cool thing. There's actually a bit of third rail track here. Where's the third rail bit? It's here, I think, on this side. Third rail. Yeah, here's the third rail bit here. Which I think is gone now, but there was a weird little bit of third rail, a little electric line. I can't remember where it went, but yeah, quite cool. Hello Oscar, cheers mate. Is the old Manchester Victoria. What's changed about it? But yeah, that is going to be it everyone for today's Train Some World 2 live stream. Obviously hopefully everyone has enjoyed it, and big thanks to, I was about to come out of there then, big thanks to Andy for choosing it, and obviously big thanks for the donation. You will find a link in the description to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. But apart from that, thanks for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all, and take care, which will be ETS2 starting in, yeah, about 5 minutes. See you all, take care. Bye guys.